Yo, what's up, everybody? Christian Ballard here, Ballard Sports Media. Giving my thoughts on something real quick. College Football Live yesterday, and I called up on Pigskin Pete's show last night, and shout out to him. Nothing but love and respect for him. I don't even hate Clemson, but I gotta call out Finebaum. And I kind of did. I just want to go ahead and just make a video. He said yesterday, he said, Clemson's dynasty is done. Let me just clear something up. Clemson never had a dynasty to begin with, Finebaum, and I'm not trying to throw him under the bus completely. I get what he's saying. I understand that. Oh, they're a great program. They're going in a good direction. They got 2 titles. That's not a dynasty. They weren't a dynasty. They never were. They weren't going to be a dynasty. Okay, that's a bit much. I'll say this. Maybe they were. But I mean, come on. First off, yes, they've been on decline since maybe 2019 when they won with Trevor Lawrence as a freshman, okay? The next year it was all LSU. 2018 they won that title, then LSU. And of course last year we know what Alabama did. Ohio State beat Clemson, and now, I mean, they're just on a decline. Yeah, is the program done? I don't know, but I wouldn't be favoring them going forward. They got 2 losses already. Boston College and Georgia. Boston College looking like a really good team right now. Georgia is Georgia and what Kirby Smart has built up. But for and I'm not trying to throw Finebaum under the bus. I get what he was saying. Yes, in a way, I'll give credit that, maybe, at least what we made it out to be, Dabo was taking this program in the right direction, going up. And yeah, ultimately, I think it could be a dynasty. Well, I'm sorry, the past couple years hasn't really showed me anything that says Clemson's going in a good direction and that they're going to be a dynasty. And they're not. Are they going to fix this year's issues and maybe get better next year? They could, obviously. But Clemson's dynasty is done. It was never there. It was never there. I'm sorry. Listen, a dynasty, Alabama and what Nick Saban has done is a dynasty. Bill Belichick and the Patriots is a dynasty. I mean, you have, there's quite a few in history. A dynasty in sports is consistency. It's more, I think, if you are nationally ranked, you don't have to win like back-to-back titles. But I mean, what Nick Saban has done, 6 titles at Alabama in the last 12 years, you've won half a decade, practically. That's a dynasty. You consistently recruit in the top 3. Forget top 5, top 3, really. That's dynasty worthy. And you do it all at one time and all together on a consistent basis. Clemson started out in 2015, make the playoffs, make it to the title game, only lose by 5 to Alabama. The next year, Deshaun Watson brought them back, and they beat Alabama, get a title for the first time in 3 decades, okay? The next year, a rebuild year, right? Kelly Bryant, they make the playoffs. They took a loss on the road to Syracuse. It's a rebuild year, not the best. Somehow I don't even know how they got in as the number 1 seed. But then again, all 4 of those teams really had a loss. I mean, you just had to put them in any order. But they get in, they lose to Alabama in the Sugar Bowl. And then the year after that, that was the year of 2nd and 26. The year after that, give credit, Trevor Lawrence blows out Alabama. That's where it looks like maybe, okay, they're not a dynasty yet. But after that kind of game, you got to give credit. Like, Dabo just did that. Trevor Lawrence, and Tony Elliott and Brent Venables and all these guys put together that kind of plan to do that to Alabama and blow them out. Okay, going forward now, all eyes on this program. And it's been downfall. They made the title game in 2020. They were undefeated, and LSU blew them out. Credit to what LSU did, right? I'll give them a pass there. 2020 rolls around. They lost to Notre Dame on the road in South Bend in double overtime. Beat them again in the ACC title with Trevor Lawrence. And the thing is, they didn't even look that good all last year. They didn't. And they make the playoffs. Okay, what are they, number 3? Something like that. They play Ohio State. Ohio State beats them. Bama's year last year, we get that. Now you see this year. It's been 3 years since this team won a title. Right? 3 years since Clemson has been on top of college football. I don't even remember the last time they were actually ranked number 1. And now they've taken 2 losses. Here's the thing. Yes, they've been on downfall the past year or so. Right? That's fine. That's okay. But a program like Clemson, I get it. Because of what they have accomplished, you expect more from them. You expect them to get better. You expect them to improve. And at some point, the crap has got to be cut. You know, cut the crap, Dabo. Get back to it and win another national title, let alone make one. And he hasn't done it. He has not done that. They're not going to win the ACC this year. They've lost now to Georgia and Boston College, which honestly both of them are looking like great teams. Is the Georgia loss a bad loss? Well, considering Georgia's an actual contender this year, no, not at all. Georgia's still undefeated. That's not a bad loss, but you only score, dude, 10-3. The offense is terrible. And we had DJ Uiagalelei was supposed to be the Heisman front runner this year. Front runner going into the season. You didn't score a touchdown in the first game against Georgia? And it's not like the offense has gotten any better. It hasn't. Right? It's not even just the fact, like, okay, they lost 2 games. But even in the games that they won, what has Clemson done that says they're going to shake off that Georgia loss and be an actual playoff contending team? I haven't seen anything from it. So yes, they're on decline. Are they going to get back? They might. I think they do. I think this is just one of those down years here. I really do. I think they will get back to it. But, and again, I got much love and respect for Finebaum. He has given me great advice for sportscasting and everything. Much respect to him. But I do have to call him out. I get saying that this Clemson dynasty is already done, but there never was an actual dynasty. It wasn't going that way. I'm sorry. Even Dabo admitted it. After the 44-16 championship game, he said we're a long way off from a dynasty. He said that. Now everyone else wants to say Clemson's a dynasty. They're working on it. They're doing it. No, they're not. I'm sorry. They're going not now in a good direction, but they were in like a few years ago. And can they get back? Absolutely. I think so. If Dabo just, does what he can to pull it together, get enough tissues, or suck it up, he can get back to it. Clemson never was a dynasty. And in recent years, at least, they're not heading that direction. So I get what Finebaum was saying, but to say that this dynasty is already, it never was. I love you guys. Y'all have a great weekend. Jesus loves you. God bless. Roll Tide. You never were a dynasty, Clemson. I'm sorry. Ballard's checking out.